Hey, what's up? I am back with a really quick video on the Instant Scratch feature on the DDJ-REV7. Now, if you're not familiar, you haven't read my review, or you haven't seen my other videos, Instant Scratch is a feature that allows you to access 4 banks of hard-coded samples. Well, it's actually 3 banks of hard-coded samples and a drum loop that you can just access anytime. You don't need a laptop connected. You can just start cutting. Right? So that's awesome. It's one of my favorite things about this controller. But there's a couple things about it that I found. Here's one. You can hear this little like distortion in the background of some of the samples. Actually, you can hear them in all of them. You can just hear it better on some samples than others. So have a listen. You probably have to put on some headphones to really hear it. You hear that? It almost sounds like a spring, like maybe some spring reverb or just like, something kind of springy. When I first heard it, I actually thought it was something mechanically wrong with the platter. I'm like, oh, what's causing that rattling sound? But here, listen carefully. You can't hear it unless there's actual sound. So I'm going to hit a spot with no sound on here. See nothing. But on the actual sample. So that's kind of annoying. It's very subtle, though. It's not a deal breaker or anything like that. I mean, it's worth it just to be able to have these Instant Scratch features on there. Now, the other issue is, and this is just, again, this is another annoyance, is the fact that you hit the sample or hit the slot, and it actually starts the sample just a little bit past 12 o'clock. I don't like that. Even with the virtual line, the same thing. Right, it's just right there. Should be straight up. So that's also kind of annoying. I find if you want it to be dead on, you actually have to pull the sample back a bit, then hit the button. Even then, it's difficult to gauge. Actually, it won't do it with the virtual line, but you can do it with a sticker. All right, that's it. DJ2 out.